Right, I would like to welcome everyone to day 2 of this amazing 2 days Smart Income Challenge designed to help individuals, professionals, 95 hours of business owners who want more to turn their smartphone and social media into become an income generator so they can actually stop being broke with your smartphone. My name is Roland Majid, I'm your host, and I'm so excited to bring to you the second day and the final day of the Smart Income Challenge. The goal is to be able to, one, stop being broke with your smartphone, to be able to upgrade your skill, increase your value, and bring out what you have within you and also your income so that you can unlock your financial freedom. You can create wealth without further sacrificing your soul or freedom in the process, and also to know that you are self-sufficient to actually create things and you can sell things about your knowledge and experience and make a ton of money. Once again, you're welcome. My name is Roland Majid. I will move on. Just a quick recap there. When we talk about the introduction, I'll say this is about you eventually creating your first digital assets, maybe your lead magnet ebook into 48 hours or less, which is going to help to position you. Position is very important. You want to position as an expert, build your brand, attraction, marketing will happen for you, then you can actually monetize. We'll talk about the fact that this thing we call smartphone is the most one remote control in the world today. Connect everybody together. So we have to do.
How do you make money? By solving a problem.
You want to make a lot of money? Yes. Why smart income? Because with smart income, you can have the uncommon financial and time freedom. And to make a lot of money, you need to solve one problem for a lot of people. And that is why once you understand this fact, and you can connect with over 6 billion people in the world, there's no limit. Because when you are thinking just about your locality and people around you that are not qualified for what you have, you can be limited in your thinking, but you think further. It could be from anywhere. The most important thing is that you're actually serving them. And that is what is possible with this. The 3 things I will never change about being a successful entrepreneur, business owner, is if you master these 3 things, people you want to serve, know them inside out, know their problem, their desire, and thirdly, connect them to the solution. This is going to allow you to overcome the myth of thinking you have money from. You don't have money from once you have a skill problem. If you have the right skill, you can be paid handsomely. For instance, I have somebody who have the skill of video editing. I didn't know that person got paid for 80,000 naira on 1 minute, on a 1 minute video. So if that person does for that company, if he does like 2, 3 in a week or in a month, you know how much that is. So when you upgrade your skill, your value increases, you remain relevant in the market and business. But you need to make a smart shift from majority of people that are using 90% that are using their smartphone device to watch movie to 10% of people that are ready to use it to learn and level up and make more money. So your smartphone plus high income skills will give you wealth, which we call Wi-Fi income. We talk about it that there's no limit to what your smartphone can give you. This is our movement mission. We want to have legitimate income so that we can actually save a lot of people from thinking about internet for the way rituals or embezzlement or immoral ways or any other riches. Our mission is to create 111 impact millionaire. Impact millionaire are people that are also making impact in people's life as they become more wealthy. We talk about mindset. Your mindset can make or break you. 90% of your success is in between your 2 ears. We said that. This is very, very important. This is a factor that has kept majority of people, but not that they don't have talent or they are not hardworking, but that could be a serious limiting factor. And here, we talk about income, we talk about active and passive income. Why do you want to make a shift, a switch to passive income? Because you can have all the time and still make all the money at the same time. You want to intelligently exit the active income to passive income. Very, very important. So you want to understand who are you serving, detailed, what are their needs and their problem, and 3, how do you help them to solve this? Once you understand these 3, you're in charge. So the first one is who. I give you a tax. On the one, you can go and check the replay on the one really. Tax on who. Who are you serving? If you know who you are serving, then you can begin to think in a line with who you are serving and begin to create solution that matches what they're looking for. Very, very important. Next is what? What is their need? What is the problem they have? You need to know that. So that if you know, okay, this is a married woman, and then the need the woman has is more money. But if you just say more money, this one money, but because he's married and have kids, probably wants to prefer staying more with the family than anywhere else. Very important to understand that. And so here, you want to know your what, which is, we talk about market, niche, and sub-niche. And there are basically three: health, wealth, and relationships. You have to choose which one are you going for, because you can't go for everything. You understand what I mean? Then when we talk about the how, we talk about either product or service. And this can be physical or digital. Our advising here, create your own first digital solution so that your brand can take off, you can attract and monetize. With this, you'll be able to position yourself effectively. Your branding is getting smarter, attraction marketing, and you monetize. And that's what I think one of my students did, was always position himself, and he keeps making money. He started making as much as he would have earned in 2 years in his working place in just 6 months, and his life never remained the same. So it's important that you pick up on high income skills. Most of you are going to get access to with an amazing offer I'm going to show to you later, just for people that are committed to change their story, not for everybody. Not for everybody. So for day 2, we'll talk about attraction marketing. We're going to dive into that a little bit more. We'll talk about it. Once you have those basic resources, you're fine. You want to know the people, most certainly know their problem, pain, and desire. And of course, the promise. What promise do you have for them? It's important to also have what we call effective landing page, so that with this landing page, you surely can convert on your social media and smartphone into lead generation machine. And if you have a lot of people that are interested in what you have to do come to you, then you can make so much money. And that brings me to this amazing offer. The offer that will allow you to still end this year greatly successful, on track to achieve your financial goal more. Very important. There's nothing you cannot achieve. The goal is to shoot at least make your first money online. That's what you want to do, because once you can make the first one, trust me, you can always make another, and you can actually amplify. Go to some of those things. You want to take one advantage, because if you don't understand level, you're going to be working too hard. And here's how my student did. Okay, I made $500K, $1,000, then in 60 days with his old-fashioned smartphone. Wouldn't that be wonderful if you can do that as well? That you don't have to keep relying on government or your boss to do things for you. So what are you going to get in this amazing offer? That's what I want to show you now. To make this happen, what are the things you need? Number 1, your mind needs to be right. If your mind is all right, it's difficult to actually have breakthroughs. You have resources, you have everything you need within you. But if you do not bring it out with your positive belief and affirmation, then you might be shooting yourself in the leg. So the first thing is Diamond Mind Hack, which is priceless. That's why I brought this, so that you can make a fast shift on your limiting belief and shift it to empowering belief. You make a paradigm shift from what it was to what it needs to be to achieve the kind of success you want to achieve. You want to be able to unleash the power within you, so that you bring out all the power within you that the society made an assumption has kept hidden. Then you want to understand the law of wealth, so that you can use your advantage and create abundance of wealth. If I ask, how much do you think this is worth, each one of it? A lot of money. Because you see this car I'm standing in front of, I use this same Diamond Mind Hack process to actually achieve this car in less than 2 weeks. So this is powerful. And that's why I say it's priceless. But this, considering, okay, plan, and I want to actually, this is November, it's also my wife's birthday month, and I want to do some good things to people as well. So bearing all I've done in investment and everything, because what I've actually done is to actually invest over $15,000 in learning the skills, mentors, courses, resources, and stuffs, and put in personally my 150 hours to actually learn a whole lot of things we want to learn. So this is very serious, But total of this is 20,000 naira 20 years later, because 90% of your success comes from your mind. You're also going to be able to get access to Traffic Arc, because now that your mind is right, it's important, once you know your own side, it's important to be able to attract and get the attention of a lot of right people, qualified people, not just family and friends or people that are not qualified for what you are doing. You understand? People are just time wasters. And to be able to do this, you need to know what we call organic traffic, so that organically you can attract from different platforms for free. Then you also were able to do what we call lead generation, generate lists of highly qualified individuals that want what you have to offer in service of products, tons of them, so that you can serve them again and again at scale. You need to know how to build effective landing page. That will be needed. And we'll be shown how to do this and do it like the pros. And lastly, you want to understand how to do some simple acts, so that this can get you people's attention faster and you can make a lot of things happen. One of these organic traffic sources is YouTube. And look at one of my students, look at one of this individual here that made $400. This is just his first month. So how to do all this, you're going to be part of what you're going to be shown. So 20,000 plus this 25,000 gives you 45,000, and that's $45. Now, how much is this worth to be able to just attract people that you want to do business coming to you rather than you chasing them? It's priceless, isn't it? It gives you peace of mind that you can do that at scale again. Then you want to have your own digital assets, very important. So you want to know what market are you focusing on, what niche are you going for, and then maybe sub-niche, and what to be your message, so that your message can be clear and connect with your right people as fast as possible. You're also going to be able to have access and know how to get hot topics that are high in demand, that will get people's attention to come to what you have to offer. Then you also know how to design stylish ebook cover fast. You're able to also know how to design your ebook itself. There are several ways, but I'm going to show you like 2-3 ways how to do this and do this effectively. Normally, it takes people a lot of time, longer period of time to do, but this you'll be able to do in 24 or 48 hours maximum. So this is 20,000, which is $20, plus the 45,000, that gives us 65,000 naira and $65. What again will you need to succeed? You need to understand the world game. How do you have the perfect offer for people you want to serve? Very, very important. Your pricing, how to decommoditize what you have to offer. Then your wealth map, so that you understand this is where I'm going. This is what and what I need to do to get there, for sure. And lastly is how do you scale that? You've been doing so, maybe you're making your first income online. How do you scale it to become a lot more? Let's say, for instance, you started making, let's say you started making 50,000 in a month. You want to begin to look at how can you make the 50,000 become your 2 weeks income. And at the time, you want to look at how do you make that 2 weeks income become weekly income. That's what you want to do, you scale. You're going to be able to learn all this. And all this is their price. Put together, that's 90,000 naira. Then you also need to have your perfect audience avatar. Your who, what, where, and how. You need to get this effectively and be able to have the perfect audience avatar. When you have this, it's easy for you to talk to that avatar because you know who you are talking to. This is 10,000 naira plus the 90,000, 10,000 naira, $10 plus the 90,000 naira. That is $90. Put together everything is 100,000 naira. 100,000 naira, and that's simply $100. Now, what you are getting, you by far agree with me, is worth more than what you are paying for. Now, let's look at the scenario. Okay, let's say if all this does is to actually give you a quarter of what Adegoke makes in a month. So meaning, instead of you making $1,000 a month, or let's say 500,000 US, 500,000 naira a month, now you're actually making, let's say like 150,000 a month. Is it going to be worth it? And it's consistently happening. You can scale it up. You can make as much as you want to make. Is it worth it or not? For sure, it's more than worth it. The school fees you pay, of course, you don't pay 100,000, pay far more than. And that's why you want to take advantage of this. But then I'm doing something crazy just this period, and that is the smart income offer. What does smart income offer do for you? It gives you the chance to, instead of paying 100,000, even though we agree now it's more than worth it, or $100, you are going to have today a 90% discount so that you only pay 10,000 naira, 10 US dollars, and you have access to all I've actually shown you. And you can hit the ground running, and you can begin to create your stuff. And in 5 days of this particular smart income offer program, you will be able to say at the end of the day, or not before that day, I've created my own lead magnet tick. I've created my own ebook tick. You know exactly who you're serving, your messages is going on, content is created, you're attracting the right people, and you're actually connecting with the people you want to serve. And with this, there's nothing you cannot achieve. You can achieve as much as you want to achieve and as fast as you want to achieve. That's exactly what Adegoke did that changed his life from working 13 hours daily, earning 20K per month, to actually today making his 2 years income salary in 1 month. What about if for you, what you do is you can actually make your 1 month salary in 2 months for a start? You're going to be happy because that's an addition. What about if you can begin to make your salary, they pay you in a month, in this, with this amazing offer you have, which is your own forever? What about if you can begin to make the amount of salary you make in a month, begin to make it as your 2 weeks income? What about if it becomes your weekly income? Isn't that going to be wonderful? Is that not going to liberate you? Is that not going to liberate you from what's it called? For subsidy removal and SAPA and everything? That's going to change your life, and that's going to allow you to even see further and see how you can actually serve a lot more people when you are making a lot of money, because there's no limit. This is just for you to break free, break through, break the yoke, and begin to make money online. And that is all you need. I remember Adegoke started, followed direction, did this program, and first they did like 2 days program was on WhatsApp. We're going to show you how to do all that. And nothing happened. And I was there. So I said, wow, you made a great effort. But then there's a particular button. And that is the beauty of this. If you have to pay 100,000 or more than, trust me, it's more than what you know. Why? You have somebody that will guide you. This is what to press. This is what not to do. That will save you a lot of headache and time. Trust me. So I told him, you've done well, but go there right because you made some wrong move. This is what you need to do. So say there's an extra day. So the extra day, it was there, which is just the next day. And he followed the direction. And lo and behold, he made his first money online, which was 7,500 naira. In today's conversion, that would be 7.5 US dollars. Is that so big? Maybe not so big, but if you compare 7,500 to salary, that means in 2 days, if he makes it like that, he's already made almost his salary. In 3 days, for sure, he has made his salary. Is that not exciting? Wouldn't that be exciting? That's exactly it. And most importantly is if you know from zero and you know how to do that, they can actually amplify and scale. It's part of what you're going to get. So rush now and take advantage of this by making the simple one-time payment of 10,000 naira, just 10 US dollars from anywhere in the world. Take advantage of this and you will be able to access this amazing offer where you get all I've mentioned, plus you are going to also have access to 3 live sections to help you in what you do and to see you through, that you actually hit the ground running and begin to achieve the success you want to achieve. And my most important excitement is not this money, it's actually seeing you telling your own story, being part of the Impact Millionaire, 111 Impact Millionaire we're creating, we're building. That will be so, so fulfilling for me. And we want to hear your story. We want to hear as many good stories as possible. And that's exactly what you have. So whether you are getting this live or you are getting this somewhere, getting this on replay, what you need to do is to drop a message. If you're on the Facebook group, drop a message to say interested, and then you'll be reached out to. You understand what I mean? And if you get it somewhere else, I'm sure you're going to have a link or a button below it. Click it and get access to this before the time is over. Because once the time is over, once the time is passed, it will move away from this, and you have to pay the 100,000 naira to actually access it. So take advantage of this amazing offer, and change your life once and for all. Thank you so much for joining me on this amazing journey of 2-day Smart Income Challenge, which is actually closing today. If you have any questions, drop it in the group, and then we can actually look at that. But most importantly, take action. And with this amount of money that will not buy you, what can this buy you? Will not buy you, what would this buy? Of course, cannot buy you a phone, cannot buy you a pair of shoes. Trust me, cannot buy you anything too meaningful, can change your entire life forever. Just imagine you have been complaining about the price of things and everything, you begin to make that extra 20,000 a week, 25,000 a week. You begin to make 100K in a month, online, passively. You are not reporting to any office. You begin to make that amount. It's okay, but a month now is no longer 100,000 per month, but 100,000 every 2 weeks. And maybe at a time you begin to make 100,000 weekly. Wouldn't that change your life? Wouldn't that be so powerful and so empowering, that you know, that, wow, government, I don't have to worry about inflation because I'm in charge. Imagine the relief this is going to give you. Imagine the peace of mind you are going to have, knowing that you are now finally in charge of your income. Not unlike before, when you have to depend on that boss paying you, and what they are paying you is never enough in the first place, but you keep managing and you keep hoping. You are going to be walking away from the 97% of people that are hoping and wishing that their financial thing is okay and expecting one jackpot to happen. And join the 3% of people that actually live in the creative world, where you can actually make as much as you want to make, and there's no limit, regardless of what your situation is today. So take advantage of this, and I can't wait to see you on the inside as we build this together. And most importantly, I can't wait to see your story of achievements, why you remember today for good for the rest of your life. Thank you so much. Take action, and I will see you on the inside. You're probably going to have a link where you can actually click and do this payment, get it and send the proof of payment to the group, or the appropriate place you are directed to send it to, and we're going to hit the ground running and begin to build your own digital assets and start your own digital business and begin to take advantage of digital space to achieve lots more while having quality time with the ones that are very important to you. Thank you so much for joining me once again, and God bless.